Good evening, Rockets fans. Today we're going to be talking about Rockets versus the Hawks. Fortunately, I was at the game. We will be seeing some clips tonight. Some of the videos I took from the game. Shout out to all the Rockets. Shout out to my guys playing the game. But yeah, let's get right into it, man. In the first quarter, we had a very slow start to the game. But it's understandable. With the past 3 games, Cavaliers twice, and then the Celtics, my goal was to go 2 out of 3 in those 3 games. But turns out we won 3 in a row. There's nothing more that I can ask for with the guys, man. Amazing job. And while we are on that subject, it's 4 in a row now, at least. Maybe, no, it is 4 in a row. Cavaliers, Celtics, and then the Hawks. This next game is a critical game. If there wasn't any motivation to already it being a divisional opponent, the motivation is to create some more separation in the standings between us and the Memphis Grizzlies, which are below us. Now, if we lose this game, the season series would be 3-1. This is the last game that we're playing. But we have a great opportunity to sweep, and that definitely sends the right message going into the playoffs, because we will see these guys again. Mark my words. We will see these guys again. And if we are able to go in there with a certain level of confidence, which I know we already have, shout out to Dylan Brooks. If we're able to go into that confidence knowing, man, we haven't even lost to these guys this year, it ain't gonna mean anything in the playoffs, but you still got something that you can hang your hat on. You still got film that you can look at, see what worked, see what didn't. So take that to what y'all will. Memphis Grizzlies, huge game tomorrow. In the second quarter, my guy Jae'Sean Tate, I was super critical about this guy last year, but he is slowly becoming one of my favorite players on the team. Last year, my favorite player on the team was Tari Eason, still my guy. Let's never get it twisted. I love the Rockets, man. Number 1 Rockets fan here, right? But the most underrated player on the team, I always hold those guys to high regard. And Jae'Sean Tate is slowly but surely taking that mantle. Most underrated player on the team, this guy Jae'Sean Tate, having a great season. Happy he's been able to stick it out with us, because we were horrible in the years past. Did not see the light at the end of the tunnel in years past. And I'm glad that there's some of those players that were able to stick it out, still have that heart, still have that effort each and every night, man. And those guys that are able to muck up the games, man, they definitely deserve credit, because they're the unsung heroes of the team. Shout out to Jae'Sean Tate. Now, when it comes to underrated talent, this guy is the exact opposite, right? He is getting nationally recognized abilities. He's getting nationally recognized. He's getting some national attention. And in that, I'm talking about Amen Thompson. This guy has arrived, man. This play, he put somebody on a poster. Guy got a family, man. He has a family. That man has a family. Nice little stare down right after the play, right after the big dunk. Ended up calling a timeout. This dude, Amen Thompson, man, he does it in different ways, man. He had a game winner in the Celtics. He got a poster tonight. He always comes to play with the defense. What I would have liked to see is the Jayshawn Tates of the world, the Amen Thompsons of the world, be able to guard Trae Young. Although this dude is super crafty, man, and it seems like the strength aspect of the game doesn't apply to him, I would have liked to see us put some guys that are physically stronger than this dude, because he's really good at drawing a foul, but I'm sure he's not going to be able to get where he wants against a bigger, stronger defender that's also quick. So the Amen Thompsons of the world, the Jayshawn Tate that's just going to do it all through effort, the Tari Easons of the world, I would have liked us to, defense by committee kind of thing. Would have also liked to see Jayshawn play some defense on him. And shout out to Aaron Holiday too. I did see him playing some defense on Trae Young a little bit. At the end of the first half, this is unacceptable. We score, Jalen Green puts the ball in the hole, and we fail to get back. The Hawks, in the 2 games that I've been to their games, they are excellent when it comes to their transition game. They get down on the other side of the court and give snowbirding. I used to hate that when I played basketball. I haven't picked up a basketball in a long time and went to the court. But at least in Houston, we call it snowbirding when 1 or 2 players are flying all the way down to the other side of the court and there is no half-court offense in it. Now, it doesn't work in the playoffs, because in the playoffs it becomes a really slow half-court game. But evidently, the Atlanta Hawks are really good in transition. So we got to do better at recognizing that next time that we play them, which is probably next year, or if not, they play in Houston. But they do a really good job of getting out in transition and snowbirding. All the guys in Houston that play basketball know exactly what that is. But yeah, if we could take away that, I'm sure that we could limit the amount of points that they have when they do play us. In the third quarter, my guy Jalen Green, man. My guy Jalen Green had a bad game against the Celtics, but you had plenty of highlights, man. Plenty of highlights. Had a nice step-back jumper, which fortunately my wife did get on video. Shout out to her. And you had this ankle breaker that was super nice, man. Like little in and out move on what's dude's name? Larry Nance Jr. And straight to the cup. We getting real nice with the ball, the handle, and the yeah. I'm liking that, man. I'm liking that. Again, next game is against the Memphis Grizzlies. If we could put the cherry on top, it would be getting the win against these guys and getting the sweep on the year. We definitely took a step back when it came to effort. But again, it's understandable. These guys aren't in our division. These guys aren't in our conference. And it just kind of seemed like a throwaway game. But I'm glad that we were able to pull out the win. What's for the birds is our last 2 minutes, maybe even longer than that, our offense. A lot of turnovers. Didn't look like the team that was played these last 3 games. Now, I can't be super critical because we did play up to the talent in the Cavaliers and the Celtics. Hopefully against the Memphis Grizzlies tomorrow. If it is the games that you want to have these kind of efforts or the mistakes that are being made, you want to have them against the Atlanta Hawks of the world, which is almost a meaningless game, even though no games are meaningless, but we can't go that long without scoring. Got to get to the free throw line. Gotta. I was screaming from the sideline, run a play, coach. And maybe y'all did. But it was poor execution. Poor execution. So what's for the birds is closing out the game. Closing out the game with good offense. It went from a dominant win to, man, we got away with one of those. So next time, hopefully we put on a stronger effort. I'm excited that I got to go to the game and see y'all twice now in Atlanta. But I'm super happy in the team, man. I'm proud of where we at, man. Second in the West. And a couple of years ago, if y'all would have told me that we would be second in the West, I would have been telling y'all telling me lies. So shout out to the Rockets, man. Y'all doing things. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. And it's here. Peace, y'all.
I'm trying to famous, ooh, I'm trying to famous.